Welcome back, Frac Crew. It's Frac Daddy Friday. So, in this video, you can tell something's a little bit different. We had to redo our intro because Melissa and I were just feeling better when we filmed this video. In this video, we're going to be showing you guys how we made a Hawaiian-inspired chicken called Huli Huli Chicken. I saw this recipe on Diners, Drives, and Dives. Then I went on Pinterest and I got the recipe. We'll post a link to that. And also, I want to give a big shout out to Ian for sending us the cutting board that we're using in this video, which it is custom cutting boards are us, just like Toys R Us, but custom cutting boards are us for adults. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video because Melissa and I certainly enjoyed eating this chicken. So until next time guys, enjoy this video. Alrighty guys, so what we're gonna do to get this marinade started, we're gonna start off with 1 cup of pineapple juice, half a cup of Kikkoman soy sauce. I'm also gonna add, to add some extra umami flavoring, I'm gonna add some of this Maggie's seasonings, which I find to give really great flavor. So our next ingredient we're gonna add is a half a cup of packed brown sugar. I'm going to be adding 1/3 cup of your favorite ketchup. Okay, so here is this brand new cutting board that Frac Daddy Barbecue got in yesterday and we already used it. So I want to thank Ian from Cutting Boards R Us who sent this cutting board to us to try out. And I tell you what, this thing is amazing. This is 36 inches long, 19 inches wide, and 3/4 inches thick. And look right here, guys. It has, I guess you could say it's been routed out. So all your juices from whatever you're cooking, whatever you're cutting, will not run off your cutting board and onto the ground, which that happens quite a bit to Melissa and I. She gets upset. But let me show you something that is a game changer with this cutting board. It has suction cups on the back of it, so you're not chasing your cutting board as you're trying to cut a brisket, you're trying to cut chicken. No more having to worry about cutting yourself when you're cutting up your meats for your family. So Ian, the Frac Crew, says thank you for sending this to us, and guys, please go check them out and support them because these are custom made by hand by 2 people. So we just want to say thank you for doing this, and let's get back on with our cooking. Alright, so our next ingredient we're going to be using is minced garlic. It calls for 1.5 teaspoons, but I'm just going to go with 2 teaspoons because I really enjoy the garlic. Now it calls for 2 teaspoons of freshly minced ginger. So here we have us a fresh ginger root. I'm going to show you guys a little trick how to get the skin off of your ginger without having to use a knife. So we're going to come right here. Of course, I'm using a knife right here to cut this, but let's just kind of make it even right here so it's a lot easier for us to do this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a spoon, just your normal spoon, and just start coming up here and start scraping your skin off of your ginger. You ain't gonna lose any ginger, and it's a lot easier and safer. That's a Frac Daddy Barbecue tip. Okay, so I'm not going to show you guys how I cut up my chicken thighs. So they got the skin on. I'm going to debone them. I got 2 chicken breasts for Melissa that I'm just going to cut thinly, and then we're going to put these in a gallon size Ziploc bag. And then also do not put all your marinade in there. You want to reserve about a 1/4 cup for when you're cooking. You can baste your chicken every now and then. Then you're going to want to marinate your chicken for 5 to 6 hours, or if you want to marinate it overnight, be even better. So we'll see you then. Now 24 hours later, so now we're going to be getting our grill ready, and I'm going to be using some harder charcoal that was sent to me by them. So I want to say thank you, Harder Charcoal, for sponsoring this video for us to do. So we're going to get a chimney full of this, we're going to light it up, and we'll get the chicken out and we'll grill it up. Alright guys, so whatever you do when you have good charcoal like this, I know you probably can't see, but don't use lighter fluid on this stuff because I personally think it makes your food taste horrible. We're going to use a tumbleweed, or you can use those Weber wax cubes to get your fuel source started. We're going to put our charcoal to one side because this is some very, very hot charcoal. Alright, now let's put our grill grate back on. We're going to let that get hot. Throw a piece of cherry wood on there before we get ready to cook. And we'll bring the chicken out. Alright guys, now that our grill is nice and hot, I got 2 pieces of cherry wood. Just going to drop them in here. And when you guys do this, if you have some welding gloves, use some welding gloves because it's going to be pretty dang hot. So just a little safety tip. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes. Let's open this up. Let's take a look, y'all. Man, this looks good. So let's give these a flip. Man, it is looking delicious. Okay, so here we have some of our leftover marinade that we did not add to the chicken, and the recipe just calls kind of brush it on your chicken that you've already been grilling to add a little bit extra flavor. So that's just what we're gonna do. Alrighty guys, our chicken is done. I'm going to take it from over here. I mean, I can't do many at a time. So we're going to take a few over here. We're going to char it up. And then next time you see this, we're going to be plating it up inside. Alright guys, look at what we have here. This has been marinating for 24 hours. And as you guys can see, we have a little surprise. We grilled up some pineapple to go along with this chicken. Garnished it with some green onion. It just looks amazing. Now the moment I've been waiting for, the taste test. Let's give this a try. Alright y'all, let's give this a cut into and try it. Now, I'm pretty sure this is going to be pretty dang tender. Look at that. We're just cutting that with the fork. So, cut some of that. Look how juicy that is still. Oh man. Most of now we used to make this quite a bit. This is probably better than what I used to do. Let it marinate for 24 hours. It is killer. Alright, I had to finish that bite so I could tell you guys what I think. So, you get the salty, you get the sweet. Now I think personally what I would like to try next time to do different, maybe add a little bit of heat, maybe add some chili flake to this. But I tell you what, I hope you guys give this recipe a try because you will not be disappointed in this. I know Melissa likes it, I like it, and guys, I appreciate y'all for watching. I want to thank Ian for this awesome cutting board that he sent us. And until next time guys, y'all have a great day.